All right, guys, today we're going to be taking a look at net worth. So if you're not sure what your net worth is your assets minus your liabilities. So it's the things that you own minus the things that you owe. So for instance, I may own my house outright. I may own my car. I may have a certain amount of money in the bank. Those are the things that I own. If I have a mortgage, if I have a car loan, student loans, credit card debt, those are things that I owe. So you would take the things that you own and subtract it from the things that you owe. That equals your net worth. More recently, I wrote a blog post about net worth, and it was entitled "Net Worth is Not Your Self-Worth," meaning that how much you have doesn't equal like who you are. A lot of people want to just have as much as they can and be worth as much as they can, and that gives them value and purpose, and that's not necessarily the case. The importance of net worth is so that you can retire with dignity, that you can take care of your family. When you pass away, you're able to leave something for your family, and so that's ultimately the point of trying to gain with your net worth and the overall value of your net worth. That creating of wealth or wealth building are all attributed to your net worth. And so now let's just kind of, for fun, let's take a look at the 2019 list from Forbes magazine of the richest people in the world. We have to take a look at 2019 because 2020 has not quite been released. At least that's not my understanding. And the way things that have happened here more recently, I would assume that maybe it might have changed the list with people losing a lot in their net worth. So let's just take a look at 2019, and topping that list is Jeff Bezos, at the time worth $131 billion. So he's gotten a divorce and has lost some money since then, and he sold some shares of his Amazon right before the coronavirus, and he also of the shares that he still has left, he has lost quite a bit, but I'm sure he's not too concerned. Coming in at number 2 was Bill Gates. That was at $96.5 billion. Obviously he's CEO of Microsoft. Warren Buffett, Berkshire Hathaway. I always say that wrong, I'm sorry about that. But Warren Buffett's at $82.5 billion. Bernard Arnault, from France is next on the list. Carlos Slim from Mexico. Armancio Ortega comes in at 6 with $62 billion. Larry Ellison from Oracle Corporation is next. Mark Zuckerberg from Facebook at $62.3 billion. Michael Bloomberg from Bloomberg LP at $55.5 billion. And Larry Page from Alphabet, or otherwise known as Google, came in at $50.8 billion. And a couple interesting things just to add to that list. The list included 2,153 billionaires with a total net wealth of $8.7 trillion. It's down 55 members from 2018, and it's down $400 billion from 2018. The U.S. continued to have the most billionaires in the world with a record of 609, while China dropped to 324. Just another little side note that they mention is that Kylie Jenner at 21 years old was included in the 2019 list for the first time and is currently the youngest billionaire in the world, which is pretty crazy. Obviously, like I've said, this isn't, doesn't really mean a whole lot other than it's just interesting. And I am going to be very interested when the 2020 list from Forbes comes out to see, as long as it was done after all of this has happened and not before, it'll be interesting to see what those numbers look like, and we can do a little comparison of those numbers. I hope you enjoyed this video talking about net worth. Remember, net worth is not your self-worth. It's your assets minus your liabilities. Hopefully that's a positive thing for some people who have a lot of student debt, just pulled out a mortgage. You might be in the negative, and that's fine early on, but ultimately your goal of net worth is to be positive. And a goal of mine, not that it really matters, is that someday I hope to be a millionaire. I know a lot of people think that a millionaire means you have to make $1 million. That's not quite what that means. It just means you have to have a net worth of 1 million at least. Assets minus your liabilities. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. That really helps me out. And I hope to see you next time. Spread the word. And remember, it's that simple. I'll see you next time.